Welcome back everybody to the latest construction update for 191 Stratton. We're filming this at the end of May. It's been about 6 weeks since our last filming, so we've got thrown out of sequence with weather, but we'll get back into our regular monthly format from this episode on. We've got a lot to show you. Been a heap of progress made in the last 6 weeks. We're standing on the rooftop at the moment. We'll take you for a quick walk around and explain how that's coming together, and then we'll go back through the building, show you a few apartments as they're finished. There's been some good progress down at the pool, and Tony will address a few of those issues as we go. So right at this minute, we're standing on the sunrise or sunset bar, whatever you guys decide to call it. So we'll have a bench top come through here and some high chairs. This rooftop area will be divided up into about sort of 6 zones. Effectively, we'll have the high chair dry bar behind me. We'll have a sort of yoga lawn to my left, some couches, and then 3 seating zones, being primarily a couple of dining areas around the barbecue area and another informal seating area. So lots of spaces for everyone to break out in and come together if you need to pull a group.
So last update, we were getting ready for the roof sheeting. We're standing on building 2 now with the roof sheeting fully complete. Fascias and gutters are on, but we've also pushed the button on the anchor points and the fall arrest system for the roof, so that when we take the scaffold down, we can still access this roof safely. So we've got 2 different types of anchor points on the roof. One is a fall arrest system for largely maintenance and access around the roof. The abseil points, the large ones with the eye hooks, they're actually used for abseiling off of the roof to do cleaning and maintenance on the external facade. So last month we spoke about the clean lines on the cladding and external facades. There you see the aluminium flashings that we've colour bonded in white to finish the rendering to the cladding, coupled with the stainless steel rain hoods and downpipes. It's a really nice looking facade. Okay, so we're on level 1, building 2, working through the level 1 apartments. They're getting sheeted and set, and we're working our way up through the building. Bulkhead settings to kitchens have been nicely set on those curves. Windows are going in, balcony doors are in, and we're starting rendering on the external facades as well. So last month we showed you the pool in progress in terms of the structural steel work. The pool's now been poured. That'll be the spar over there on the left. And this was that shallow section I was talking to you about last update, where we got these nice shallow steps into that sort of shallow zone for the pool. And then there's some further steps on the right that gets you down into the deep section. So that'd be quite nice and safe.
Tony's just showing you the internals of the pool. Just thought I'd give you a quick orientation as to the area around the pool. Similar to the rooftop, we've designed it so that we've got at least sort of 3 different zones. So to my immediate right will be the sun lounges along the length of the pool. Just to the left will be a small seating area with probably tables and chairs, and then closer to the building itself will be a lounge setting. To my immediate right, the access points are our disabled compliant ramp that comes up from the central corridor through, and will come in at the pool floor level. And then as I walk back towards the building here, we've got these the main step entry into the pool is this. It's got this lovely sculptural curve that turns the corner and blends down into the dining area. As we've mentioned before, The internal fit out is just happening progressively, starting at the ground level of building 1 and working our way upwards. We're currently on the ground floor of building 1. So this is our pre-paint stage. So all of the walls obviously have been sheeted, surfaces, rough-in's been pulled through, windows have been protected, some of the carpentry in terms of the architraves have been put on, and then the painters have come through and done a first coat. Then they go through, touch up any imperfections before the final coat, and then after that the internal fit out will start. Also in the wet areas, those floors have been bedded in preparation for waterproofing, and that whole process is happening progressively as we go through the buildings.
Okay, so I'm standing on the roof deck of building 1. This is where all of the aircon condensing units will go for the building 1 units. The roof on building 1 is also complete, and recently this week we finished the solar panels to the north face of building 1. These solar panels will feed into the community board for communal lighting, the lifts, and this will go into the pool heating as well.
We've made our way over to the north face of building 1. We just wanted to show you this detail that our architects have designed that has this lovely corner glazing. That's been done so that from inside the apartment you get a vista through. One of the last things to show you this week is the preparation for the renderers and wall cladding on building 1. So obviously they've come through, protected the windows from any splashing or overspray. Then they've marked up the walls with the R for render and WB for weatherboard, which will give that facade so much interest. Thanks for tuning in. We've been really happy with the progress on the site in the last 6 weeks since our last report. We're still subject to the rain events. They slow us down in certain areas. The next report we should have some scaffold down on building 2, so that'll be a very exciting moment for the whole project as we see what the building is going to look like. The rest of the scaffold will be subject to some of the rain issues in terms of final waterproofing and rendering, but we'll keep moving internally. That's it for now, I think. Everything's going pretty well on site, and we look forward to talking to you next month.